Hey everyone, T&T Strong here with a quick how-to guide on climbing a vertical rope. Whether it's in an obstacle course race that you have coming up or one of your gym workouts, I'm gonna kind of walk us through as Taryn demos. So obviously you need a rope. This one, the black one, is a synthetic. It's gonna be a little slippier than a natural grain rope, but this is all we have to work with today. And we're gonna go over what is called a J hook. There's a couple different styles. We prefer the J hook. We find it efficient, relatively easy to coach, and it works.
Easier on the grip.
The whole point of why we do this is so you don't have to climb the rope with just your arms. We're gonna turn this into more of a leg exercise. So the rope is going to go inside the knee on your dominant leg and then outside of your dominant foot. So it'll wrap across the front of the shin. And then with your non-dominant leg, you're going to wrap under and around and then stand down on that. I know that sounds complicated, but Taryn can stand up now with, I don't know, 90% of her weight in her feet. Her hands and her grip is going to be saved for other things in the workout or in that obstacle course race. So let's walk through that one more time. And as you're practicing this, a great way to do it is to sit on a box like this, a plyo box, so you can practice your feet without having to hold yourself up. So inside the knee, across the front of the shin, outside of the leg, non-dominant leg, scooping and wrapping, and then standing up. And it's pinching down, holding Taryn's weight. Once you have the basics of that done, the next step up is to climb the rope, right?
Is it that easy?
It's that easy.
And take 752.
No. So once you have that hook down, that J hook down, and you feel comfortable putting your weight into your feet and able to hold yourself up, reducing the weight on your grip, move the box off to the side, and Taryn's gonna demo what I mean by a ratchet. So she's going to go high with her hands and then bring her feet up as high as she can, reset, and then she's going to stand up and continue to do that until she reaches the top. So let's see that one more time. Hands high. You're gonna lean back, set those feet, bring the body back close to the rope, and then stand up. All right, Taryn, we should probably teach them how to get down off the rope before they make it all the way to the top. So you might have seen what Taryn did. She's gonna face the camera this time. Once she ratchets up, so same thing, and stand it up. And then when she's going down, feet will spread, hand under hand, and you're gonna be able to use the feet going through, or the rope going through the feet as a braking mechanism. So you're spreading your ankles apart and then going hand under hand. You don't want to slide down the rope or you will get massive rope burn on your hands and it really hurts. Taryn's going all the way up the rope. One time, all the way up the rope. Ratcheting up, hitting the top, feet wide, hand under hand, safely sliding back down. Nice job.
Okay, so obviously we talked about kind of how getting up and getting down safely and properly. They're small, but they're key factors when climbing a rope. What shoes to wear and what right apparel to wear. So shoes, I've got Metcons on, Nanos,
The Noble Trainers.
Noble Trainers. Those usually have some kind of nice guard on the side of the shoes each side to be able to withstand the friction against the rope so it doesn't tear the shoe up. So they have kind of a rope guard. Weston is wearing running shoes. And what happens is the cushioning that's actually under here, it gets ripped up actually pretty easily. I did it one time with running shoes and it, like there were shreds of cushion underneath the rope. So anything that's kind of got that nice rubbery like rope guard along the side. Second thing, for when it comes to socks and stuff, so if you look nice and closely, I don't have any socks on. I just wanted to use this as a demo, but you can see how because that rope does cross the body, across the leg, that we will get a nice rope burn if you do too many of them. So high socks, like you can either do crew socks, or if you want to go all the way to the knee, that's fine. Or for females or even men can also wear nice long leggings. Just make sure it goes down past the ankle, not like our kind of crew leggings here. We want to go down to the ankle. That's so then we have at least some material between the skin and the rope. Shoes are very important, and then at least some socks or long leggings are the most important things to take into factor when you are having ropes in your workout, or if you're doing any kind of events that do involve ropes. Okay, plan that out.
To prove that I can climb the rope, since only Taryn's done it, I'll climb it at least once.
Okay, so one thing that you will notice, Weston's better at it than I am. I think it's more of just maybe, it's not really a fear or anything, but Weston is very good at like running, like basically taking a step or two and jumping as high as he can along the rope. So that's the way that another way to progress up the rope easier and faster is we've got the reaching as high, reaching those hands up and keeping that rope as close to us as possible. But if you can, the best thing then from there would be to step back a couple steps. You're going to take a couple steps, big jump up, and you can see Weston, for the most part, can get up in like one, maybe 1.5 rope pulls up. So jumping up as high as you can, but still that nice long arms, catching the rope and then pulling yourself right up. That's the most probably efficient way, obviously with the J hook. Again, I'm not the best at the jumping portion, but it takes me 2, maybe 2.5. So it saves you a little bit there. If you're in an obstacle course or so, maybe you're gonna be doing a lot of rope climbs, it might save your grip just a little longer.
And you'll notice when I jumped, I put my hands up still. I didn't jump and hold on here. And it was also one movement that I jumped, grabbed just briefly and brought my legs up. I didn't jump, land long, lock here, and then bring my legs up. It was one movement.
Swing the legs through, and he used it almost as a swing. So he kipped his legs up in that one slow, fluid motion.
So let's do a couple demos or examples. If you don't have rope climbs at all, this is just way too much to even begin with. Best thing that you can do.
Yeah, how do we regress it? How do we regress it down?
Starting here, long wise or laying down. I'll be here. The closer my feet are to my hips, the easier it'll be. The farther out they are, the slightly harder it'll be. And I'm just climbing up using my hands. Because that's probably what the issue is if you don't have the rope climb, is the grip strength to be able to hold just for that second. And then you can lower yourself back down and just do practice of that. That would be the first thing I would recommend if you just absolutely do not have rope climbs. Once you get the grip strength, the arm strength to hold yourself for a second, and you practice the J hook, it becomes almost a complete leg exercise. And I'm pretty sure you can do this, so then you can climb the rope. So rope climbs are easy for you. You want to make them harder.
We're gonna attempt this.
Started sitting on the ground and then pulling yourself up. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, I don't know if I have this. I used to be able to climb it upside down.
This is not an easy movement, obviously. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, hard. You can see how much of a struggle that was for me to just go hand over hand using all arms versus how easy it was for me to use the legs in that J hook. So in an event or in a workout that you have multiple rope climbs, it's just gonna be so much easier to learn this. Mm-hmm. All right, team. So I think that's relatively simple. Just a few easy steps to master the rope climb. One more key technique, if you are going into an obstacle course race and you come up to the rope event, there's going to be some type of water or mud obstacle before that. So everyone's going to be wet and muddy, making this hook harder because the shoes will be wet, the rope will be wet. So when you come up and look at all of the ropes available, try and find one that you can see the fabric or the grain fibers. That's the word I was looking for, the fibers of the rope. because that means it's not caked in mud. So look for the one you can see the fibers of the rope in. Go for that one. It's going to be better.
Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully we at least gave you at least a couple tips that can help improve your rope climbs. If so, please like, comment, let us know how your rope climbing is going for you. If you have questions on anything, and subscribe.
That's it.
Have a good one.
See you next time.